Here's a short story written in a modern style, concerning a resident lady, a resident of the neighborhood or city, who is describing an event or her experience to her female boss, while a man is nearby. Looking worried. Title: The Voice of the Resident Sister. An office of an NGO in the middle of the city. It is afternoon. The meeting table is calm. Their boss, Mrs. Nazreen, a sharp woman with intelligence and principles, he walks forward cautiously. Beside the resident lady is a man, Hamza, a polite young man, but his face shows obvious fear. Resident lady, Asha, with emphasis, her eyes are directly to the boss. I was standing there in the market, a woman crying out loud. She had been robbed of her oranges by those guys, with incomprehensible taxes. I knew I couldn't keep quiet. Hey, ma'am, those are the things that bother us on the streets every day. But no one speaks because we are all afraid. Hamza pushes his small chair back, as if remembering something terrifying. His eyes dart around whispering, looking to see if anyone else is listening. Boss, Mrs. Nazreen, calmly but with an authoritative voice. Go on, Asha. I want the whole truth. Asha. I stood in front of them and said, this mama cannot pay the daily fee for selling 200 fruits. There is no law that explains this. I knew I had broken it silently, but that is our voice in the neighborhood. No one will speak except us. I yourself. Hamza trembles slightly, takes a deep breath. It is clear he fears the consequences of this story being revealed, but he cannot leave. He must listen to the end. Boss, Mrs. Nazreen, looking at him, Hamza with a look of recognizing fear. Hamza, you seem to have a lot of this. Why didn't you say it earlier? Hamza fails to answer. Asha looks at him, not with hatred, but with the compassion of someone who understands. Avogasiu taifu, bali matokeo yam fumobaya. Asha. Wengi wetu tumeogopa sana kusema. But there is a time when you are silent, you become part of that cruelty. Today I have decided to speak. Silence spreads for a while. The boss is pulling out a pen. He is writing something in his notebook. Then he says slowly, Boss, Asha, you have a leadership heart. We will prepare a community meeting this week, and you will be the main presenter. Hamza is Ainam the head, not only with shame, but with a gesture of surprise and respect for Asha's courage. The end. Do you want me to compose this story in the style of a play or a narrative? For example, as N? What kind of story are you telling in the village?